Tonight's headlines: next administration will inherit sound government, says Palace. Budget Department releases funding for healthcare workers unpaid SRA. Coronavirus cases in the country at 3,357,083. Department of Health recommends masks with high filtration. Cloudy skies, scattered rains to prevail over parts of Luzon. And Philippine economic growth seen at 5%. Good evening. Today is Friday, January 21, 2022. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel, and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Malacanang on Friday maintained that the next administration would inherit from President Rodrigo Duterte's administration a sound government and an economy that remained resilient amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Nograles was referring to the observations made by Solita Monso, the Professor Emeritus of the UP School of Economics during the One Sambayan Forum. The Palace spokesperson clarified that the country scored 16.8 in the 2021 Global Hunger Index, lower than the 25 in 2000, 20.4 in 2006, and 20.5 in 2012, which the next administration will inherit when the Duterte administration ends. He added that the next president will also inherit a gross domestic product growth of 7.1% for the third quarter of 2021. The Asian Development Bank predicts a 5.1% growth rate at the end of 2021, 6% for 2022, and said that the economy showed impressive resilience. The Department of Budget and Management on Friday released an additional 1.185 billion pesos to fund the payment of healthcare workers' special risk allowances after President Rodrigo Duterte approved the release of the funds. The DBM said the amount released will cover the SRAs of 63,812 eligible public and private healthcare workers who are directly catering to or are in contact with COVID-19 patients. Several medical groups and healthcare workers' organizations have been urging the DOH to release their SRAs on time as the country continues to grapple with the COVID-19 pandemic. The agency added that the SRA is an additional benefit received by HCWS apart from the existing compensations as prescribed under the Magna Carta of Public Health Workers and the Department of Health DBM Joint Circular No. 1 Series of 2016. The Department of Health reported 32,744 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Friday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 3,357,083. This brought the active cases to 291,618, and of the total, 9,015 are asymptomatic, 277,833 are mild, 2,979 are moderate, 1,487 are severe, and 304 are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 3,012,156 after 16,385 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll is now at 53,309 with 156 fatalities recorded. The country's COVID-19 positivity rate increased at 44%, which is still higher than the World Health Organization's requirement target of less than 5%.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Si Harry Roque ang pinakamagaling na spokesman, kaya inggit sa kanya ang oposisyon.
Tama lang na ipinaglaban ko ang balik trabaho para bumalik ang kita ng mga nagtatrabaho at naghahanap buhay. Hindi pwedeng magutom ang pamilya. Dapat lang po ingat buhay para sa hanap buhay. Basta trabaho, kita at hanap buhay ang nakataya. Nasa harap niyo po ako.
Ibigay natin ang tudong suporta kay Harry.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
In other news, the health department urged the public to double mask to maximize filtration and prevent a transmission and further mutation of COVID-19. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere said they are urging the public to double mask to maximize filtration and protection and to ensure that the mask is fit and not loose. Vergere said a surgical mask must be worn beneath a cloth mask when double masking. And though the health department highly recommends N95 or KN95 masks for maximum protection against COVID-19, she also called on the public to reserve these for healthcare workers. She noted that transmission was at the lowest risk when wearing the KN95 and N95 masks, followed by lower risk through the wearing of a fitted double mask and a low risk of transmission with the low surgical mask. State Weather Bureau Pagasa announced that cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms will prevail over parts of Luzon due to the shear line or tail end of the frontal system and the northeast monsoon or amihan. Bicol Region, Laguna, Quezon, and Aurora will experience cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms caused by the shear line, with possible flash floods or landslides during moderate to at times heavy rains. Metro Manila, Cagayan Valley, and the Cordillera region will have cloudy skies with rains due to amihan, while the Ilocos region and the rest of central Luzon will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains. Visayas, Mindanao, and the rest of Luzon will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms with possible flash floods or landslides during severe thunderstorms. And in business, the Philippine economy is seen to have expanded by 5% in 2021 and is forecast to grow by 7.5% this year, according to an economist of Standard Chartered Bank. Both gross domestic product projections are within the Interagency Development Budget and Coordination Committee's assumption of a 5% to 5.5% expansion for last year and a 7% to 9% assumption for 2022. Standard Chartered Bank economist for Asia and the Philippines, Jonathan Ko, said the projected quarter-on-quarter output for the last quarter of 2021 is 6.5%, higher than the 3.8% from July to September that year. Ko said their growth projection for the domestic economy this year is higher than the previous forecast of 6.5%, attributing it to base effects, continued economic reopening that boosts employment growth, fiscal consolidation, and accommodative monetary policy. He said they expected stronger economic recovery last year, but the Delta variant of COVID-19 greatly affected the region. That wraps up the stories tonight, and before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, the Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Mapalutong bahay man o sumptuous meal for special occasions, sagot na kayo ng Tropang Kalanpag. Dahil atid sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang fun and exciting cooking show na Kalanpag, manood at matuto kung paano lutuin ang mga favorite nyong recipes. Sabayan pa ng fun and inspiring na kwentuhan sa kusina. I-upgrade na rin natin ang mga nakasanayang traditional dish ng pamilya. Plus, healthy tipid tips na ibabahagi ng Tropang Kalanpag. Matuto, mabusog, at ma-good vibes dito lang sa Kalanpag tuwing Lunes, 10:30 a.m. sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM. Oh,
Vaccination, isolation, gotta keep up with my nutrition, gotta maintain my body condition, then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba, 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 babakuna ka ba. Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination, babakuna ka ba, 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 paturok, paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.